In my front yard, about to do a quick video of my Qronge Thunder mint green bike. Didn't think, when I saw it, I said, that's another e-bike, and I have to tell you guys that what you're about to see is nothing like the bike you'll see initially that I put together. I fell in love with this bike, and I've done a bunch of things on it. So before I take it for a first ride and take you along with me for a quick ride, let me show you around the bike. So I'm not doing this in order, but you'll notice in the back tray here, there's a camera, and you'll notice the saddlebags. This thing makes this bike look rugged and awesome. I got a green water bottle. Coming around to the front, there's a front bag, and the reason that is, it's capturing some wires. I have a problem with this. I have to secure it, but I put CarPlay on the device with a switch, and I'm going to turn that switch on now so that you can see the CarPlay come on. It attaches to my iPhone that's in my pocket. The mirrors that came with this were, and I think I can click on CarPlay, it probably connected to my phone by now. It's in my pocket, so it should have. Let's try that again. Maybe my Bluetooth is off, but I'll set that up before I ride off. The mirrors that came with it, there you go. It's in CarPlay now. Took a second to connect. The mirrors, I'll put it back on GPS. The mirrors that came were mirrors that mounted here. When I first rode the bike, they were shaking all around. I ended up getting these side mirrors, which work out very well actually, because they're sturdy, but they also give me an amazing view when I'm looking to see what's behind me. So I'm going to take the bike for a ride. We're just going to go through a few gears. There is the controls. Let me see if I can get up under that so you can see that. Not sure what the sunlight's doing with this. So first, with this bike, there's a switch underneath that you have to turn on to turn the bike on, and then you can use the power. So there you go. I'm hoping you can see that. If you can't, I'm sorry. It's sunny out here, but we're gonna take the bike for a bit spin, understanding that this may actually fall, or maybe I'll get a wire strap and strap it before I leave so that it won't fall during our ride. So I'm now going to take the Insta360X5. I'm recording it. I'm going to mount it on the handlebar, and when I come back, Thunder, the mint green color. The seat is wide and it's comfortable. Bike seats are usually difficult, but it's comfortable. I have the gear set at gear 4. I leave it there. I will not be showing you a lot of changing gears because I had total knee replacement surgery, and even though it's been 6 months or something like that now, I'm still going through the paces. Maybe 8 months, but 7 months, let's say. But I will try to pedal through gears 1 through 5. I can tell you, or modes 1 through 5. I can tell you that I've ridden the bike already. It is limited to 20 miles per hour to meet class 2. There is an option that I read online that you can remove the limitation and take it to a class 3. I believe there's a sticker that you peel off somewhere on the bike that now delineates it as class 3. I'm in New York. I'm in Nassau County. In New York City, you can have a class 3 e-bike. In Nassau County, it's class 2, so I'm riding legally. You won't see a lot of pedaling, but let's go for a quick ride. I've got the GPS connected up front that I told you. It's by the way, the system I have on here is one that I reviewed before. It's from Aoocci, AOOCCI, and let's not make this long-winded. Let's take a quick ride and go. Okay, so here we are. We're in mode 1. I can tell you that I should have raised the seat because it's actually, I'm going to pull over here and raise the seat a little bit because it's too low and it's hurting my knee. So 1 second. I'm not turning off the recording. I'm leaving all of this so you can see the quick raise, release. Just raise it slightly to give my knee a bit more extension because it's cramping my knee, and like I said, I had surgery. The problem is, the reason I had it so low is because I'm only 5'9", and my inseam is only 30. So that presents a little different challenge, right? I don't want to fall, so I put the seat pretty low. But so let's go. So we're in mode 1. I'm gonna switch up to mode 2, and you can almost see me speed up, right? Feels much better. Mode 3, and I'm doing, with pedaling, I'm doing 13, 14, 15 miles per hour. I'm gonna start the throttle now. So I've got 17, 18, 19. Whoa! Feels almost like I took off the limiter, but I didn't. Let's go. 15, 16, 17, 18, mode 19 in mode 3, mode 4, 20, mode 5, 20. So it doesn't go any faster unless I were to unlock it. That's the speed I'm gonna get. GPS is working wonderfully. It's connected to my phone, of course. That's not part of the bike, but that is something I added. I absolutely love this bike. I've reviewed a lot of e-bikes. You guys have seen me review a lot of e-bikes. Many of them I've ended up giving to family and friends, people in need. I haven't kept them for myself. The one e-bike I have that I kept for myself is one that I purchased. This is not an e-bike I purchased. This is review for the gadgeteer. The mirrors work wonderfully. I got to start putting these mirrors on all my bikes because I can see so clearly what's behind me, which is really important to me, especially since I can't move that quickly should I need to because of my knee. This is absolutely wonderful. I don't want to make the video too long, but this is really fantastic. This is a fantastic, fantastic bike. And it without, with it limited at 20 miles per hour, that's according to the law. You kind of feel like you want to go a bit more. I'm sorry if my camera is bending. I'm also still learning the X5 and what the best mounts are. I had an X4 and I did some videos to you guys with the X4, and it wasn't that, they weren't that great. I was still learning, and I still am. But the Qronge Thunder is an excellent, excellent bike, without a doubt. I should have stopped at that stop sign like you saw I did, because I'm a little sketchy with my knee, right? So I don't know how much I should be riding, but I am. So I rode around the neighborhood. Let me take you on one more trip. I love the mirror because I can see what's behind me. I know if to turn or if to brake. These mirrors are fantastic, fantastic. They're on Amazon, and they're only like $8 for the pair. Incredible. They're clear. I think they're convex, so you can see. The seat is wonderfully comfortable. The shocks are great. It's pretty bumpy on the road I'm on, and I can tell you that I can withstand the bumps without any issue whatsoever. I'm gonna still go through the neighborhood. It's a beautiful Saturday. It's a Saturday. We're next week is August, so before you know it, it will be the end of summer. There's a lot of people out here doing a lot of work, a lot of landscaping. You hear the noise, and you probably can see the activity. I'm always careful of these corners when I'm doing these videos, not only my bike but my motorcycles, because, well, people will be people. But taking you along for a ride, you get to see a bit of the neighborhood. I'm hoping I can stitch the video on the X5, and for those who have the X5, you know how the software works. I'm still not an expert at it, but I'm hoping that I can stitch it well enough. And since it's 360, even though this camera mount is sort of annoying me because it's falling forward, even though I tightened it pretty tight, I'm able to move the video, manipulate the video in the Insta360 X5 software. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about the amazing Qronge, Qronge. I heard it pronounced Qronge, so I assume that that's the correct pronunciation. Thunder. This is, I hit a hard bump on the camera. Definitely did a jolt there. This is the mint green color. It's a very nice color. I chose it because I've had all the blues and all the blacks, right? I haven't seen a lot of people offer an e-bike in this color, and I absolutely love it. So I decided to, when they asked me what color I wanted, I decided to go with this one. The camera is jumping all over the place. I've got to get back in and get all the footage off and get it ready for another video recording this a little late in the day. I should be on a boat somewhere, if you're in New York, somewhere off the Nautical Mile this afternoon. And I hope to bring you some footage from there as well. But in terms of the Qronge Thunder, wrapping this up, I give this bike so many thumbs up that I don't have enough thumbs. This is going to be my go-to e-bike now. My wife and I and kids, we ride a lot. And while my other e-bikes might be jealous, the ones I bought, which were quite expensive and quite nice, but nothing compared to this bike. So until the next video, see you soon.